talking about economy. Okay, economy. But I want to say you. I wanted to say you. Do you know about economy? Means I mean how can you define to economy? How can you explain with other person to other person? Can you explain? And here are given definition of economy. Okay, economy without time waste. Let's start. Okay, but suppose here I give a word. I write a word. Word is what? Word is need. Okay, about need you know already you know. But first word is second word acidity acidity. So this word you are getting what you are feeling what complex. Okay, you know about the need. What is need? Okay, but do you know about acidity? What is acidity? What means acidity? Means I mean of my word. What some word means I am not saying you completely word whatever is in the world. Not I am saying. I am saying some words is necessary. Some word is necessary when we study, when we talk with other person. Okay, when we speech in front of public. So some person, some word we need to know what is that. Okay, acidity is what? Do you know? If you don't know, then you need to know. Whereas same here are given word is economy. Economy is what happens in your mind anytime comes. What is this? Okay, okay. We are we are freely realize we realize freely what here are given definition of economy. So what is the problem? Problem is here are given automatically before your thinking. Here are given, but without this, without your copy, without your any right, wherever are written without that. So how can you define two two other words? How you can define? First word is economy because we are starting with economy words, and already you know economy is our subject. Okay, but we now this word is our means this economy is our subject, and but you don't know what is economy. Okay, so without time waste we let's start. Economy is a system. Okay, without system anything something without system cannot running cannot run without system. If have if it have system, then we can say that is surviving in better situations with system. Okay, economy is a system that helps produce goods and services. Goods and services are different. Okay, so how can I say this is a different? These are different. Goods means products. Services means I am teaching you. So this is service. But product when will be product means whenever you buy This buy, okay, buy. You buy something material where? Your shopkeeper, your material shopkeeper means rice, wheat, okay, mustard oil. So whatever you okay, you buy whatever you buy. So that is whatever you buy, that is what product means. In other words, we say goods. Okay, here what is not good? Here what is goods? Okay, so in other words, we can say products. And here service, and I just told you what these are different words in between yourself. Means goods means product, services is not product. Services is service. Whenever some person produces service, then we say that is called services. Okay, in service comes what? Doctors. I am telling you mainly. Okay, major doctors, engineers, teachers, okay, engineers. So whatever person produce service, that person is called what? Service person. Okay, but goods, whoever person produce what? Products. Anything can be. Let's suppose you buy what? Rice. This is product. Suppose this, you don't have this, okay. So this whenever you need this marker, then you will go to buy this. Okay, when you will go to buy this marker, then this is what you will buy. Okay, you have to buy. And this is what? Product. This is not service. Okay, I am teaching you, this is service, it's a service. This product. Okay, so one person sell anything product to customer. One person sale of products to customer. That product is what? Goods. In other words, we say products. Okay, so goods, and between goods and service, you got it. So and enable people to earn their living means, I am person, you are person. Okay, you are living, on the earth. I am living on the earth. Each person are living on the earth, but medium of earn, through earn money. So here are saying economy is a system. Economy is a system. Okay, 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 okay. Without system, we can say that is incomplete. We can say that is going, in. That is going. We can say what? Not nice. Okay, in a not nice. That produce. That means any person can be. Okay, means I am teaching you. So I am man. Man means I help, I produce service, not goods. I give, take an example. Take an example. What I am teaching you. So this is it's a service. So here will not be goods. So I am telling you means of that. I produce service to a student. Service is what? Teaching. Okay. So just as I said, what? This can, anything can be. Means I am teaching you. I produce service. Service means teaching, and we take Other, we take other example, means other person. Your near, your surround shopkeeper, whatever you buy. So that person is what? Your shopkeeper produce goods, products to you. So that product is called goods. Okay. Okay. So means economy helps. Economy helps. Whatever whatever produce goods and services, we can identify. We can understand that is good, that is service. We can identify. We can understand what is that. Okay. And enable people means I am enable because I am teaching you. So through this service, I am earning money. Okay, and through this money, I am surviving in better situation. So through this, we can say this is how I am enable person. I am enable persons means enable person, earn person. Okay, enable person to earn their living means I am living through money. So where are where am I living, earning money through teaching? So this service, teaching service, is what my income source. So this source I am earning money. So through this is how I can say, we can say what this is your earn service, earn source. Okay. So I am enable person people to earn their living. Okay. Every production is organized by combining land, labor, physical capital, and human capital. Okay, okay. Each organization means private, can be private sector, can be government sector. Okay, but here are telling us what by combination of land, labor, physical capital, and human capital. So what is land? And here are given definition of land, labor, physical capital, and also human capital. If here don't give, they do not give, then I will discuss about human capital. But in short, we will see no. Here are given. Through this, we will discuss. So combination of land, combination of labor, combination of physical capital, human capital. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? We will discuss. Okay, don't worry about it. Each production is organized by this. By this means by this. Organized. Okay. Okay. Till here we are clear. Okay, we are clear. And human capital, which are known as factors of productions. These four things you need to know. Need to remember. First is what? Factors. I am telling you factors. So factors is what? First land. Starting is land. Second labor means on land, work, labor, labor. Second is what? Physical capital. Means if if I am production. Okay. So in this factor, what we need? We need capital. We need capital. Physical capital. Okay. We need physical capital. Without physical capital, we can say that work is incomplete. Okay. And human capital. Human capital means a skilled labor. Okay. A skilled labor. We need almost a skilled labor. Okay. You will see in your surrounding area where are working, where are being working. Okay. In the big factors means building of big towns, big building. Physical capital we need. Human capital means where person who have a skill. Okay, in this matter, which known as factors of production. We know about it. We will know about it. What is this? Okay, land, water. In a land we need water, means in other word we say what, irrigation of agriculture. Land water used for irrigation. Yeah, here are given what used water. Water is used for irrigation. Yeah, in a land, in agriculture land are included natural resources what, forest are included, natural resources, forest, minerals, these are included in land. And you will see what, these are included in land. This sentence you got it, you are clear what, we need water for irrigation. And this are include means natural resource. What is natural resource? Whatever you whatever natural resource means irrigation, you can say this is our natural resource. Forest you will see in your near town, about forest you will see this is our, this also its natural resource, minerals. Okay, so next is what, labor. Labor are two types. First, skilled labor. Second, unskilled labor. But I said you, as I said you in human capital means a skilled labor. Okay, a skilled labor. Person who have a skill, that person is called a skilled labor. Labor are two types. Okay, first is a skilled labor and second is unskilled labor. Means a skilled labor means person who have who have person who have a skill, that person is called a skilled labor. But unskilled, its opposite will be, its opposite will be, means person who don't have a skill, that person is called unskilled labor. Okay, about it you got it. What, person who have a skill, that person is called uh, a skilled labor. But other side, a person who don't have a skill, then we can say that person is unskilled labor. Okay, so labor are two types. First skilled and second unskilled. Labor is the heartbeat of production. Without labor, we also can say what working of production will not be a start, will not be start without labor. So this is the reason we can say labor is our heartbeat of production. Heartbeat of production. Okay. So what I am telling you? I am telling you, without labor we can say work will not start. Will work cannot start. Okay, cannot be start. Next is physical labor. About land, about labor, we said, we saw. Next is physical labor. Physical labor, physical capital. Okay, physical capital. Physical capital means, physical capital means you are looking here. Physical capital represents the tangible tools and resources that enable business to produce goods and services efficiently. Hence, in short, here are said what, money payment, but not in a small array. Here are we need what, a bundle. Okay, a bundle of payment, a bundle of money. Then we say that is Physical capital means physical capital represents tangible tools. Okay, means in this production we need a lot of tools from which from which from this our labor person can work easily, okay, without terrible. And a resource, also resource, labor need, okay, also resource, labor need. Resources what? That enable business to produce goods and services efficiently. So service is who is the service? Our labor. But good is what? Good is resource, tangible tools. This is our products. So without products, we can say in any production cannot be work. Okay, cannot be work in any production without is means tools and resources. In short, we say goods and services to labor. And here are given one sentence. What? Labor is the heartbeat of production. Means we also can say what if without labor service cannot work in better better making of production. Okay. So physical capital we need also goods and services. Service is labor, goods are tangible tools and resources. Okay, whatever are resource, that is called what? That is called goods. Okay. Example of a physical capital include here are given machinery, seeds, buildings, electricity. Now you tell me this is what? These are what? These are goods, these are products, these are not service. Okay. Machinery in the production we need, seeds in the production we also need, buildings in the production we also need, electricity also we need. But here, did you notice? These are goods, these are products, these are not service. And in this definition are given whatever whatever we need to business that is called goods and services. Okay, again I am telling you what service is. Labor, good is these are material. So this material you can say these are major goods that are needed in production. Physical capital are two types. These was goods, but here physical capital are two types. First is fixed capital and second is working capital. Fixed means whatever are fixed. Working capital whatever are working. Okay. So whatever are working, that is working capital. Whatever means whatever tools are fixed, that is fixed capital. Okay. So in a definition we will see. But in short, I told you. In short, we will discuss about it because we can say in summary and for long remember. Economy is what? Economy is a system, not only in this sentence comes, and system is compulsory in any field, and where we are talking about a subject as well as a topic. Okay, economy is a system that helps produce. Okay, that helps produce means through economy helps produce goods and services. So goods and services you will discuss a lot of times, multiple times. Okay, you will see. about goods and services a lot of times, multiple times in economy. Okay, and enable people who I am enable person. How I am teaching you this is service. So in this sentence, in this definition, you are looking what that person who produce goods and services. So I am what? I am serviceman. Means I am teaching you. Teaching is what? Teaching is service. So I am enable person because through this service I am earning money, and through this money I am surviving my own life. Okay. So through this we can say I am enable person. So whatever person, but that person should be enabled. Okay, to earn their living. So whatever person are enabled to earn their living, that person is called enabled person. Okay. Economy is a system that helps produce goods and services and enable person to earn living their living. Every production is organized by combining land. Means whatever organization, but that organization need this land, labor, physical capital, and human capital, and these factors we say these are factors which are known as factors of production. So whatever you will see organization, so that organization will need what these factors. First is land, second is labor, third is physical capital, fourth is human capital. About it, we will discuss through definition. And here are given first land. What is land? In a land we need water. In other word we say irrigation. Irrigation of agriculture land. Irrigation of land. Water is used for irrigation are included in this matter, in this case are included natural resource. Okay, these are natural resource. Land is what? These are natural resource. Water is what? These are natural resource. Forest, you saw forest, and minerals you can say whatever are produced through agricultural land, that is minerals, that is food. Okay, that is food. Whatever are produced through agriculture land, that is minerals, that is food, that is cereals. Okay, wheat, rice, mustard. Okay, these are examples of agriculture food. Second is labor. Labor are two types. First is a skilled labor. Second is unskilled labor. Means of a skilled labor is what person, the person who have a skill, then we say that person is a skilled labor. But the second is unskilled. Opposite it is okay. Unskilled labor means the person who don't have a skill, then we say that is unskilled labor. Okay. Labor is the heartbeat of production. Means whatever organization, whatever organization produce 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 without produce, so that organization need labor. So through this we can say labor is the heartbeat of production. Okay. So whatever organization produce, okay, so that organization need labor. Third is physical capital. Physical capital represents the tangible tools, resources. Means in the physical capital, organization need tangible tools, and tangible tools what is resources, what are that enable business to produce. Means these are goods. In other words, you can say products. Okay, products. Okay. So this machinery, sheds, buildings, electricity, organization needs. So here service is what? Service is our labor. This is our service. So service can be in two types: a skilled labor, unskilled labor. Okay, about it we are already clear. Now see Example of a physical capital include machinery. About it, you got it. Physical capital are two types. First is fixed capital, second is working capital. Fixed, whatever are fixed, that is fixed capital. Whatever are working, that is working capital. About it, we will discuss in two next further. We will discuss about it. Okay, and working capital. About it, we discussed it in short, means in my own word. But here are given in book language. Fixed capital is what? Working capital is what? What is meaning of a fixed capital? What is meaning of a working capital? Question is same. Okay. So fixed capital refers to the permanent assets that a business invests in for the long term. These assets are not consumed during production. Okay, during production means fixed. Whatever are fixed, that is fixed. So these fixed capitals represent permanent, not temporary, not temporary. And in other sentence, here are saying what these assets means these permanent assets are not consumed during production. Okay, during production. Okay, so let's see about working capital. Current asset, current liabilities means after current asset we need other asset. We need other asset. Then we say that is working capital. In the means these assets are consumed during production. And if we consume first asset during production, then after this consumed production, this consume asset, we need other asset. Okay, during production. So these assets only is available current time. Okay, and current liabilities. Okay, so whatever are liabilities, whatever are asset, but that asset is available in the present time. Okay, not for long term. So working capital, you can understand how you can understand whatever are asset, but that asset will be available in current situation. Okay, in current situation, that asset will be available and also current liabilities. But fixed capital, it's permanent, it's not temporary. So its capital are not consumed during production, and its capital are consumed during production means you can say current time. In current time, these assets are consumed, are used. Okay. Second is what? What are the difference between this two fixed capital and working capital? Difference are what these assets are not consumed during production. That capital is known as fixed capital. But in this matter, in this case, in this affair, these assets are used during production for production. Okay, and these assets are current assets means a level in current time and current situation, that is working capital. Okay, current liabilities, if these assets will be current situation, in current situations will be available in current situations, then we can say that liabilities of this asset will be in will be available in current situation. Okay. Fourth is what knowledge enter, entrepreneurship. About entrepreneurship, you will know You know about entrepreneurship. So not here are saying entrepreneurship. Here are saying knowledge of entrepreneurship. As like for example, you are reading. So you are gaining knowledge of economy. So here are same. You are whenever you gain knowledge of entrepreneur, then we say knowledge of entrepreneur. In short, knowledge entrepreneur. So why do we need knowledge of enterprise? Because in the matter of business, in the case of business, we need what? Entrepreneurship. Knowledge. Entrepreneurship. Without knowledge, you cannot read easily. You cannot pass in an examination easily without knowledge. So knowledge is compulsory for our life, for our to next life. Okay, knowledge is compulsory. So in the business, knowledge is compulsory of entrepreneurship. Without knowledge of entrepreneurship, we also can say what that business can be can will be go down, will be go up, because that person don't have knowledge of entrepreneur enterprise. Okay, so if that person will have knowledge of entrepreneurship, then we can say enterprise, then we can say what that business can be success normally in better situation, because that business person have knowledge of enterprises. Okay, so importance of knowledge enterprises, you got it. And when you will see surrounding your business person, then you will notice what is importance, why is compulsory of knowledge, entrepreneur knowledge. Through practical you will understand, but I am telling you theory through theory about knowledge entrepreneurship. Whenever you will see, you will understand through practical about entrepreneur knowledge, then you will understand easily, and confirm you will be confirmed. How to increase yield when land is fixed? Means this land, okay, is fixed. So only in this land, how we can increase our own yield? So through here are given solution. First is through multiple cropping. Means in this land, if you have only this land, then in this land you can agriculture. You can do agriculture in this field, in this land. But you will agriculture multiple crops. So through this you can increase your yield. Okay. Second solution is modern cropping, means agriculture technology. Through this you can say your yield will be better, will be nice. Okay, and will not depend. You will not be depend. This is nice. This is wrong. What is wrong? What will be wrong? What will be right? Be- uh, you are sure. You are sure because you are using agriculture technology. And this, if you use this agriculture technology, Then in other word we say that is modern cropping. So if you have only this land, then through this modern cropping you can yield your own cereals. Okay. Where does the labor come from? Where does the labor come from? Big landowners and small landowners, landless. In short, we will discuss about it through definition. Big landowners means person who have many lands, a lot of lands. That person is called big landowners. Second definition of a small landowners. Person who have a small lands means minimum land. Person who have minimum land, that person is called a small landowners. Third is landless, means person who don't have any lot of any kind of land, agriculture land. That person is called landless. But if this person will not have land, then this person will go this person to this person. Why? For surviving your life. Okay. For earning money, this person will go to this person for earning money. So through this we can say labor comes. And a small landowners, these a small landowners depend on family, on your family. Okay. So sometimes depends on whatever do agriculture, so for your family. Okay. Because through money we can say we need foods. So through land we are getting agriculture. So through agriculture comes food. Then 50% we can say we we are completed through agriculture. So almost you will see a small landowners will need a small landowners depend on your family. Means this family are doing agriculture for your family. So 50% is completed, is done, and 50% whatever this person will need, means clothes, education, money of education, money for education, money for clothes. Okay. So for this clothes, money of education, this person can go to any person for earning money. So 50% can be done through this small land owners. Big land owners can keep labor to agriculture. Okay. So land less comes can come in the field of big land owner. Okay. So through this we can say what through therefore does labor come. Landless person can work in the land of big landowners. Through this labor come. Yeah. Person who don't have land, then person can go to other person. To other person means person who have a lot of work, but revenge of for lot of works can give money to landless person. Whatever will keep, whatever big landowners will keep labor. Okay. So this was fixed capital. What is whatever are fixed means this assets are not consumed during production. Okay. And this asset are current asset and also current liabilities, means this asset are consumed during production, and after this current asset again will need. Okay. Of asset. Knowledge entrepreneur, how is importance, how is it how is importance. of knowledge entrepreneur. We got it. We already clear. We are already clear. How to increase yield when land is fixed? Through multiple cropping, we can increase your own yield. Through also modern cropping, agriculture technology. Now at the present time, you are looking in your surrounding area what people are using agriculture technology, because lack of time, you can say, lack of time, lack of historical weapon. Okay, so through this we can say yield can be perfect. Okay, can be nice. Okay, where does labor comes through this? Big landowners, person who have a lot of land, that person is called big landowners. A small landowners, person who have some minimum landowners, that person is called a small landowners. Third is landless, person who don't have any kind of land, that person is called landless. And in short sentence, here discussion about landless means about labor come from landless. A person can work in the land of big landowners. Through this we can say this labor come. About to next we will discuss when will come. We are going talking about economy. Already we discussed about landless. Landless person can work in the land of big landowners. Landless wage, big landowner wage. Already you are clear. Through this labor can come. Landless means person who don't have any kind of land. Big landowners, person who have a lot of land. That person is called big landowners. So through this we can say through this labors can come. Okay. A small landowners almost work in your own land for livelihood, because we are getting money earned, we are earning for our livelihood. So 50% already here are clear through agriculture, and a small landowners almost almost a small landowners do agriculture in your own field for your life. If landless are going to work in the land of bank, in the land of big landowners, so what for? To to earning money. Okay, and big landowners are keeping some laborers, means in the other form this person we say what labor. So big landowners are keeping some labor. Why? For doing agriculture. Okay, so this person are doing agriculture for land, for big landowners. Big landowners, and through this landless work, so landless person will get money. Okay, so through that money, landless can survive your life. And big landowners achieve money through this agriculture land. Whatever do agriculture, our laborers, these laborers for big landowners. Okay, so through this landless gets money, and through this big landowners gets money. Okay, so through this we can say this is labor. Who is labor? Landless. Okay, this is not, because already big landowners have a lot of land, and now big landowners need some laborers to do agriculture. And only I am telling you, landless, this person can come in the field of in the land of big land owners to livelihood, to earning money. Okay. So next, a small land owners almost work in your field. You will see almost time. You will see almost time, but a small land owners who have some lands, minimum lands, and this person can work in your field for livelihood, and notice you will notice in this matter what 50% already clear in this matter. How a small landowners are doing agriculture in your field for what? For livelihood. So through this agriculture can be achieved agriculture food. So now what does need what does a small landowners need clothes, money for education. So 50% through agriculture all are are clear through your own landowners in the matter of a small landowners. But 50% where from where from where? So 50% in the other work, okay, and from in the other work, okay, from other works, this person can achieve money for clothing, for other needed material, okay. Next, we are going talking about big landowners can keep employee. Already, I just said in this sentence, I said what big landowners can keep this person. Uh, Anything can be labor. Okay, wage, whoever can be, but in the form of employee. Big landowners can keep employee. In other words, we say labor for your agriculture work. Through this labor can come. Surplus. Do you know about surplus? Means, in other words, we say what remain. Okay. Means, suppose you have 50 rupees. I am taking a small example. A small example. You have 50 rupees. You 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 consumed 30 rupees. Okay. 30 rupees you consumed. So now, how many you received? You have how many? You have 20 rupees. So 20 rupees is what? Remain. 20 rupees is what? Surplus. Okay, surplus. But in this sentence, in the economic matters, what will be definition of surplus? Okay, through this we are agree, we are clear. 50 rupees we have money, and we consumed 30 rupees, and 20 rupees is now in my pocket. So 20 rupees is surplus of mine. But in this definition will be a surplus refers to the amount that remains. Okay, remains means 20 rupees, whatever you have. When use when use or need is satisfied. Means 35 through 30 you are clear. You are satisfied. But 20 is what your remain. Means you needed 30 rupees and you use 30 rupees, but now you have 20 rupees. So whatever you have remain, that is surplus. So I discussed through this example. Okay, so in short, you will understand, you can understand for long term how whatever in the field, in the anything field, okay, in the anything field, in the anything field, what I'm telling you, I'm telling you whatever you get need complete, okay, need your need get complete whatever, but this after this whatever are remain, so that remain is your called what, surplus, okay, whatever are remain, that is called surplus. Economic helps us exist as we do today. Means I am teaching you. So through this service, I am surviving in better situation. I can survive of my life. So this is economic structure. Okay. So this helps us how are we surviving. Okay. Whatever today we are, so through this economics, okay, through structure of economy, whatever you are looking our economic structure, okay, infrastructure, medical, okay, this is our economic activities. So you will notice what this economic activities is going right in the our country. So if in any country will be right economic activities, economic structures, then we can say that country is right, is living in better situation. Okay. So what are condition of economic in our country? You can see on your internet. Okay. So through economic we can find out situation of country. Economy. Now we are going talking about whatever we whatever we studied. So here are I am I am writing. Here are I wrote. Okay, I written economy. First we discuss about study about economy. What is economy? Economy is a system. Okay, just I said what economic activities, economic infrastructure, economic structure. These show us what system. Economy is a system that refers system that helps, means economy helps whatever produce goods and service. So good and service is whatever in the economic activities, in the economic structure, whatever is producing goods and services, that is economy. And enable person are earning to your surviving. Okay, enable person means I am teaching you. So now you can say what I am enable person for economic activities. Okay, so now comes what goods and services. Question is goods and services are what? Firstly, good and service are different. How? Goods are product, service are not product. Service are only service. Goods are product. How? Goods are products means whatever you buy, material, means rice, wheat, mustard oil, salt, okay, whatever food material you buy in your shopkeeper. These rice, this wheat, mustard oil, these are our products. So in other words, we say goods. Okay. So second, service. So okay, goods are products. We are clear. We are agree. But service. So service, what will be? Service, what will be? Service. I am teaching you. I am not providing. I am not providing you any type of product. I am not providing you any type of product. I am I am providing service. What teaching service? Okay. So I am teaching you. This is service. So this service, we say teaching service. Okay. Service, in service comes to doctors. Doctors, can you provide a product? No. Your medical doctor can provide. Okay. Product means medicine. Okay. But a doctor say your disease. Okay, what are types of your disease? So your doctor see. So doctor can be service. Doctor is a service. Engineer is a service. Okay. So medical you go is for medicine. So that medicine is what? Product. But in the care of clinic. Okay. So doctor, you see what are getting you, means doctor say this is of your. Okay. So after sometimes you go is in medical for medicine. So medicine is what? Product. Okay, clear. Now factors of production. Firstly, how many are factors of production? Measure. I am telling you, mainly. First is land, we need, means organization need, labor, and physical capital, and human capital. Directly, indirectly, we will discuss. Land, about land. Water is major solution of land. Means water is used for irrigation. Okay. In agriculture field, we need irrigation. So through water can be irrigation and is is got irrigation. Okay. Now what? Labor. Labor are two types. Firstly, you are clear. So how many? So what are two types? First, a skilled labor. Here are given. First, a skilled labor. Second, unskilled labor. Okay, a skilled labor, unskilled labor. But who are a skilled labor? Who are unskilled labor? Means you are speaking direct. What are definition of a skilled labor and what is the definition of unskilled labor? Definition of a skilled labor. What? Person who have a skill, that person is called a skilled labor. And in the other side, about the unskilled labor. Person who have who don't have any type of a skill, that person is called unskilled person. Okay, got it? You got it? I hope you are clear. Fixed. Next, land, labor, physical capital. Okay. About labor, we are clear. Now, physical capital. Physical capital means in form of physical, not in form of individual. Whenever you talk in the matter of physical, then in your mind would become what? Physical means visible. Okay. Visible means tools. We need, means organization need tools, resources, some resources. Okay. Organization need tools, resources. So what are those? What are tools from which we can understand this? So tools are what? machinery. Okay, machinery, uh, tools of water irrigation. Okay, electricity in the production can need can be need. Okay, electricity is compulsory in the production of any type of production. Electricity is compulsory. Okay, so organization need some tools, some resources, and also services. So in the physical capital, who are service, our labor, and labor can be in two types, in the two types of form, in the two form. First skilled and second unskilled. I am not telling you only one skilled labor. I am telling you can be both skilled and unskilled. Okay. So in the production, organization need also goods, also services. In goods, what? Machinery, electricity, these are goods. Wo, what our organization person need. And service, labor. So in the other sentence, we say what? Labor is our heartbeat of production, of organization, of majorly production. Okay, so till here we are clear. A skill about a skill already we clear. Now fixed capital means capitals are two types. First is fixed, second is working. So what is fixed capital? Whatever are fixed in the form of capital, that is called fixed capital. Okay. But in the other definition, what will be definition of fixed capital? Means any asset, any asset means any asset in the fixed capital. But that asset can be asset. Okay, means that asset, this capital cannot cannot be consumed during production. But these assets, these liabilities are current. Okay, are current. What I'm telling you, this asset, these liabilities are current. Means after some times we will need other asset. We will need other asset, other liabilities. Okay, so this it's a temporary, it's a permanent. It's not a temporary, it's not permanent. What are the difference you are looking here? So in this means this asset are not consumed during production, but these assets are consumed during production. After this consumed asset, in the next step we will, in the next time we will need other assets. Okay. So whatever are fixed in the fixed capital, that is called fixed capital. But whatever are working, that is called working capital. Okay. Next, knowledge of business is compulsory in organization, in entrepreneurship. So knowledge of business, knowledge of your subject is compulsory. Okay, knowledge must be. So in this point, I hope you have no any types of doubt. Okay, we can say without knowledge of business can face means organization person can face in your work without knowledge of business. Okay, next is what here. multiple cropping means how to increase your yield, whatever, rather our field is fixed. Through multiple cropping you can increase your yield. Means, okay, this is your land and this is fixed. Okay, so in this land, only in this land, how we can increase our yield? So through multiple cropping you can increase your yield. And also modern agriculture. Modern agriculture, what are you telling us? Modern agriculture means through agriculture technology. Okay, through agriculture technology you can increase your yield. Okay, more. Okay, through multiple cropping. Multiple cropping means you are agriculture, you are doing agriculture of wheat. So as well as you can agriculture of wheat in this field. Okay, in this field you can agriculture of wheat, agriculture of rice. Okay, so this is called multiple cropping. Next is big landowners. Second is a small landowners. Third is landless. I know you are already clear, but in short we will discuss about it. Big landowners means person who have a lot of lands. That person is called big landowners. But person who have minimum lands, some lands, that person is called a small landowners. And landless, this person don't have any types of land. So this person is called as landless. Okay, we are clear about it. This was last about the economy, and this was first, means you can say this is first chapter of economy. Okay, means this was about the introduction of economy. So in this lecture you can notice, you can understand how many topics, how many words we have learned through this lecture. Okay, that's it about it.